Hello everyone. Quick mic check. 1 2 1 2. Everything's good. You can hear me. Just comment. Just comment into wherever you're watching the stream. Yeah. Okay. Hope everyone is joining. Yeah, we're gonna give everyone a few minutes so they can all join. All right. Thank you for coming to Town Hall. I can see a lot of people joining. Hmm. Real good. Yeah, thanks. I can see the comments. Give me two few seconds. Just quickly, I have two screens set up for this community town hall. Oh yeah, I think I should introduce myself because I don't think people have seen me before, but that's cool. I'm seeing more eyes. Yeah, okay, more people joining. 1 second. Got I need to pull my YouTube up. Got YouTube app. 1 second. So I'll be keeping track of all the comments. So you have any questions, yeah, just comment. And if we have time, we will try to cover it. But we are getting close. We almost getting to 100. Okay. I think we're about to go live. Once you hit 100, we're gonna go. We are 97. Okay, two more. I 97, 98. Two more. Get your friends in, man. Guys. Get your friends in. Get your buddies in. Oh, there you go. We reached 100. We passed it already. Okay, let's get started. Hello everyone. My name is Victor. I'm on the DevRel team for Kaia. Today I'm subbing in for Paulo. You probably, if you've been watching our community town hall for a couple of times, probably know that Paulo is the host. But Paulo is on this super like important workshops, getting on the training, everything for the upcoming uh, activities that we'll be launching. So tonight, actually, I'm subbing in. So yeah, uh, welcome everyone to Kaia Community Town Hall. Great to have everyone here. We have a super packed agenda today, so I will try to jump in immediately so we don't waste any time. I will also make sure if you have any questions, make sure you comment. You can comment on Discord or on X or on YouTube comment sections. Just wherever you are watching from, just go. All right. Anyway, let me quickly go on to the agenda. Okay, so tonight, for this month, community town hall. So we're going over this agenda, including starting with the monthly recap. Then we go to the Kai Wave program, biz updates, tech updates, and marketing updates. Tons of stuff going on. So I will start I will start getting on the speaker on. First one is gonna be with Sam. I give you a few seconds to take a look at this, the agenda. If you need to screenshot it, and then we go over to the Sam section on the monthly recap. Let's add Sam onto the stage, and stage is yours.
Okay, thank you, Victor. Hello, everyone. This is Sam from Kaia. So let me briefly recap what we have done this month. Victor, next page, please. Okay, thank you. Yeah. So during this month, November, so we did a lot of work. So there were a lot of happening also in the ecosystem. So the first thing is about Line mini dApps. So as probably many of you know about this Line mini dApps. So actually today we announced the timeline for the SDK release and also the mini dApp launch on the Line Messenger. So very soon, the first list of mini dApps will be introduced. So please stay tuned. So we'll be announcing this list very soon. And as I mentioned, so we announced the timeline today, and then mini dApps online will be officially launched on the late January next year. So within 2 months, you guys will be able to see real mini apps on the Line Messenger. And that's the biggest part of this month. And also next is about DeFi and our tokenomics. So Kaia tokens, perpetual futures, went live on Kraken Pro and Bybit exchanges. So you guys can do the perpetual future trading there, and more, the the listings, and yeah, will be coming as well. And PIS, the Oracle provider, now currently supporting Kaia and USD price feed, and this feed is actually used by Capybara DEX on the Kaia chain. And the next one is about ecosystem and web services. So some new integrations, especially Dune and Nodit, those were integrated in early November and in the middle of November, respectively. So you guys can use the Dune for the analytics and also Nodit for the RPC or the API uses. And Kaia Wallet now is preparing the integration with the Web3 Auth to enable social logins, and this feature will be available very soon. So with this integration, and then you guys can use the social logins to access Kaia Wallet. And last but not the least, Kaia Square's new version, the version 1.2, was introduced this month with improved features like a sorting of GC list and the boosted API, for better UX. So please, visit Kaia Square, and then you can find this new interface. And regarding the events happened in November, actually, Foundation hosted 3 side events during the DevCon week from 11th to 12th November, including Ride the Kaia Wave, the Bangkok edition. And so we saw a lot of turnouts there. So yeah, many people came, and we had good sessions and also a lot of discussions and networkings. And Kaia Roundtable, that is our podcast series, was actually held in person for the first time in Bangkok during the Ride the Kaia Waves event. So we had 5 amazing guest speakers and also special hosts. The community committees, Cave DAO and Naipuri team, they also hosted side event during Dubai Binance Week, Binance Blockchain Week, and also during the DevCon. So they did the networking session and also demo day during those events. So these are the pretty much everything that, not everything, but most of the things that we did and ecosystem did during this month. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sam. If you have any questions for last section, send it away. So we have the intern watching. If they can answer it, they will answer immediately. Okay. All right. So we're gonna move on to the next highly anticipated program of Kaia, which is the Kai Wave program. All right. We're moving on to Nate. Let's get Nate on stage.
Yeah,
And
hello. Oh, sorry.
Stage is yours.
Thank you, Victor. Yeah, my network is not good, so yeah, my camera off.
No worries.
Yeah, this is Nate. Yeah, I'm here to introduce Kaia Wave program and status. So Kaia Wave program is that help create and grow mini apps on the Kaia chain within Line Messenger. Today, so I will share a timeline for Kaia Wave, and let me explain step by step. Yeah, in earlier December, as Sam mentioned, in earlier December 2024, we will provide SDKs to teams that apply to the Kaia Wave program and meet the requirements. With the SDK, developers can easily build mini app integrated with Line Messenger. And yeah, and in the end of late January 2025, we plan to launch the DA portal and mini DApps online. This will mark the official debut of Kaia Wave. We are working hard to launch strong project during favorable market conditions to maximize impact. And and additionally, I want to highlight the importance of supporting DApp growth to achieve greater success. We are preparing a growth support package for promising DApps. And I want to emphasize that the initial launch period is really critical, really important. Early success is essential to gaining market acceptance. During this process, we will also run aggressive marketing campaigns to attract more Web2 and Web3 users and creating a competitive environment for the apps. And and we will establish metrics and standards for the apps to achieve listing on top-tier global exchanges. Line and Kaia will support the apps by sharing our expertise and resources. And next page, please. This is Kaia Web current progress. So today I will share updates on three things: platform, marketing, and the apps. First is platform. We Line are developing a wallet that can be used directly within Line Messenger. We don't need to set up the wallet. It is a download-less wallet. This will make it easy for Line users, even those unfamiliar with Web3, to access Mindy apps. And next one is the app portal. Users can explore and use Line Mini apps via the app portal. It will also support marketing activities to attract users. So it begin at launching date. And the app portal will include features like token swaps and NFT marketplace. So builder who purchase Kaia tokens directly for user reward will receive benefits such as top-tier advertising space on the app portal. This is just one example of how we plan to increase the value and utility of Kaia token. And second one is marketing. We are preparing a large-scale marketing plan to attract Line Messenger's 200 million users. The core goal of Kaia Wave is for these users to engage with and spread Mindy apps. And also, we're planning to bring more Web3 users on-chain by working with global top-tier KOLs. We have many KOLs and agencies that cover both Line's target regions and English-speaking markets. These KOLs will promote Mindy apps and encourage user engagement. To increase content creation and virality, we will introduce a competition system among KOLs. The more users KOL attracts, the greater the benefit they will receive. Last one is the app. We have over 700 developer. It's already applied. So, and support will focus on onboarding with as many builders as possible to Mindy apps. And our on launch day, we are trying to prepare 20 to 30 top quality service. These services will be selectively launched with ongoing the app onboarding support to follow. And all Mindy app will be guided and encouraged to support Line's key allegiance, Japan, Taiwan, Thailand, to maximize user accessibility by providing native language options. And this was Nate. Thank you.
Thank you, Nate. Thank you again. You have questions, keep sending it. We will try to go over that in a Q&A section, but we have a lot more to cover. So let's go to the next section. Back to Sam with the business updates. There you go. Let's get Sam on stage again on the business updates.
Thanks, Victor. So, hello, Sam again. So instead of Uno, Uno is on business trip, so he couldn't make it for this session. So I'm gonna share the business update happened in November. So for the ecosystem infrastructure, actually we completed some integration of base infrastructures like Dune and also there's upcoming integration with Fireblocks. So Fireblocks is a well-known custody service in this blockchain industry, so they're gonna support Kaia very soon. So within this year or early next year, the Kaia chain and it will be supported on Kaia blocks. And we published the D2I, Dragon DeFi Initiative report this month, and so far, during this D2I program, we have integrated. We have onboarded some DEX protocols, and we also recently announced the integration with Avalon Labs, the lending protocol. So lending protocol is definitely the next one for the D2I, but additionally, there could be some major DEX teams coming to Kaia, so we have to see. But there could be additional integration as well. And since some core financial infrastructures like a spot DEX and money markets are now onboarded, and now we are focusing on creating native stable coins and stablecoin based derivatives. So please stay tuned. So we are in discussion with these different teams, and especially the Kaia native stablecoins. It's still not an easy work, but easy integration. It's not an easy integration yet, but we keep discussing with major stablecoin issuers. So I'm really hoping that in the near future, so we could see the Kaia native stablecoins soon. And in terms of trading infrastructure, because now we have the on-chain DeFi infrastructure. So in terms of CEX and other trading infrastructure, we are expanding our token listing to other major exchanges. Last month, actually, the Binance rebranded our token, and also they delisted Kaia token as well. And apart from Binance, we are talking to other major exchanges. So Kaia token will be listed in different exchanges in the future. And future and margin trade is also important. So we are talking to those some of exchanges regarding this trading infrastructure, and also we are discussing with many CEXs for upcoming tokens from the mini dApps. So mini dApps, tokens of those mini dApps can be listed on some of the exchanges, but it really depends on CX. But we are in discussion, so our mini dApps will have more chances or more priorities. Regarding their token listing. Last but not the least, is about governance. So since the launch of Kaia mainnet, we have received the new membership proposals from two global teams, Google Cloud and Hex Trust and BCX. So they submitted their GC membership proposal, and then some of our governance council members endorsed those proposals, and now we are moving to the on-chain voting. So on-chain voting will start very soon, and once their voting, their proposals pass from the GC, then they will be starting their onboarding. And last thing is about Kaia Community Committee. So we have two committee, Kaia Cave DAO and Night Fury DAO. So they recently started activities as I mentioned, they hosted some side events during DevCon and Binance Blockchain Week. So that was just beginning, and we'll see more activities from those two community committees. That's all about the business update, and thank you for your attention. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you, Sam. Thank you. All right, let's move on to the juicy part for the developers. You got a tech updates from Aiden. Okay, let's get Aiden on stage.
Thank you, Victor. I'm
All
Aiden.
right.
Okay, I'm going to share the tech update in the last 1 month. And the first update is about KIP's Kaia Improvement Proposal. A few days ago, some KIPs has been submitted. So those KIPs, categorized into two different categories. The first one is about account abstractions. So many of you guys know that the account abstraction was widely discussed in blockchain industry, and I believe this keyword account abstraction will be very booming in the next year and will be widely adopted in blockchain industry, including Kaia. Especially the EIP 7702 will encourage the kind of the expansion of AA adoption. And so Kaia also will introduce the corresponding technical spec to 7702, that is KIP 228. And also we are going to change it a little bit more to introduce Kaia account abstraction bundle implementation easily on Kaia ecosystem that is related to KIP 227. So with those KIPs, people can easily utilize account abstraction concepts and also the implementation of AA. And also we got some KIP regarding consensus liquidity. The consensus liquidity has been announced last few months ago. So this is the concept utilizing Kaia liquidity in both DEX and core staking module. So when we announced the concept at the time, we just introduced the brief concept and benefits of the protocol, but in the KIP 226, we introduced the detail of the technical specification. So if you are interested in this kind of technical spec, then please join to KIP website in the slide. And also you can give your suggestion, or you can participate in protocol building together. Okay. And the next update is about Kaia portal. So Kaia portal is currently opening some missions. So we are trying to achieve more TBL. So when we start Kaia portal point mission 2 months ago, at the time our Kaia TBL was 41 million, but now it became 78 million. So I think, so as you can see in the chart on the slide, our TBL keep increasing, and I hope that it will reach 100 million soon. So when the TBL reaches 100 million, then at that time the Kaia portal missions reward will be released more. So the participant on the Kaia portal mission will receive more Kaia reward when we get 100 million TBL. So if you didn't participate in Kaia portal mission, then please join to the mission, and also let's achieve 100 million together. And also we are introducing more missions on Kaia portal. So last month, with the update of Kaia portal version 1.2, we introduced more missions regarding Kaia token, Kaia LST, USD stables, and KRWO. At the time, we added more missions on top of existing DEX, but in the next week we are gonna give more update for mission, and at that time the new DeFi protocol will be added on the list of Kaia portal mission. So please guess what kind of DeFi protocol would be embodied on Kaia portal mission, and also please waiting our update regarding Kaia portal mission and join the mission and make 100 million TBL together. Okay. And the next update is about our ecosystem. In the last week, a few big product, the services has been integrated on Kaia, but I want to emphasize these two things. The one is Dune. So if you are interested in data analytics, then you can make your own query analyzing Kaia on-chain data, and also you can see other dashboard already made by other analysts. So even though you are not familiar with making dashboard or query, you can see the other people's results, and also you can get a lot of insight about Kaia on-chain data. And also with the graph, usually the DApp developers want to make their own database with their own DApp. At the time, the graph will be the perfect solution to make the builder's own database. So without my explanation, probably builders already knew the product, the service. So just visit the website and use it. Okay, and at the last, even though our marketing and business and other members are promoting Kaia and introducing Kaia to all of the world, our tech side also introduced Kaia. Trying to introduce Kaia to the world. So in the last month, October 30, Kaia was invited to Hong Kong Chainlink SmartCon. So I gave some presentation in the event. And even though the presentation stage was not very big, but many potential partners and many people were interested in Kaia and our mini dev ecosystem. So it seems that Kaia is already popular in the Greater China region. So, and especially because of the Line mini dev. So, as already Sam announced, Line mini dev will be introduced soon in January. So, you guys also stay tuned and watch how big our ecosystem will be. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Aiden. Thank you. All right, so that's all the juicy updates for the developers. So now we're getting to the marketing updates from John. Let's get John on stage and move the slide.
Yep. Thanks, Victor. So GM to the 450 people watching. For my updates, I'm just going to keep things relatively quickly. Just wanted to provide everybody with some visibility into what happened at DevCon a couple of weeks back. So this was our first official event at DevCon. We've had people on the ground at DevCon previously, but this is definitely first time that we had a official side event. And the reason why we did was there was just one reason, is because Line Messenger is the dominant messenger in Thailand. And because it's a dominant messenger, it's an app that Thai people use literally every day. And if you're familiar with the whole super app concept and the super app infrastructure, Line isn't just a messenger. It also includes payment rails. It also includes ride-hailing functionality. It's your source of content, your source of news. And also, I don't know if it's the case in Thailand, but in Taiwan, it's also a bank as well. So it's an application / platform that's very much intertwined into daily life. So it was kind of like, a no-brainer for us to have an event on the ground in Thailand to leverage this, level of awareness around the Line brand. And I think it really paid off. So if you go to the next page, we had two events, one called the Creators Alliance Assemble, which was basically an event for local KOLs, and another one using our Ride the Kaia Wave theme. And to just kind of like give a quick overview of the Creators Alliance Assemble, the KOL evening, we had a great turnout. Obviously, the reason why we had a night, especially targeting KOLs, was because once the mini dApps are live on the Line Messenger, we want a lot of Thai users, because Line is so much embedded into daily life. So it's a lot more easy to target and onboard these users who are already much familiar with the Line ecosystem and infrastructure. So yeah, we were able to establish a great network and relationship with KOLs there, and I expect a lot of local support in terms of amplifying what we're doing with the mini dApps. With the Ride the Kaia Wave event, this was pretty much an extension of what we had done previously in Korea, Singapore, and Vietnam. Right now, it's almost a roadshow. So we had hundreds of people gathered to listen to key stakeholders on our side speak about what the Kaia Wave program is, what they can expect from a user experience, what they can expect from an investor's experience, from a builder's perspective. So it was a great night in the sense that we were able to connect, interface, and network with a lot of stakeholders based not just in Thailand, but globally. And there were also a lot of follow-ups as well, follow-up conversations, people wanting to build on top of the Line mini dApp infrastructure, VCs looking to invest in the ecosystem, and basically generally end users and Web3 industry colleagues wanting to just participate and contribute in some way or another. So it was a really great night overall. I think it was well worth investing the resources to have these events at DevCon, because moving forward, Thailand is going to be a very strategic region for us. Again, because of the presence of Line and how much Line is embedded into daily life there. And it just makes the whole user onboarding and bootstrapping process a lot more optimized and streamlined, because everybody is already using Line Messenger there. Okay, so moving forward, so a couple of key takeaways. It's going back to the whole Line narrative again. So what we're doing with Line and Line mini dApps, people just got, which was great. So there was no need to elaborate on things. As soon as they saw video, as soon as they saw the presentations, they just got what we were trying to do, and it resonated with a lot of people. So moving forward, we're going to continue push this narrative around Line mini dApps, especially in regions that Line has already established a presence. So Thailand, Japan, and Taiwan. So this is a kind of strategy we'll be moving forward with. And that's a good segue onto my last slide, just to provide an overview of what's going to be happening over the next couple of months. As you guys saw on an official Twitter account, we released a very high-level timeline of the kind of key milestones coming up. So in December, we'll be launching the SDK. Obviously, there'll be content activations around the SDK launch. Together with the SDK launch, what we'll be conducting is a preview campaign. So we'll be teasing and providing sneak peeks of all the upcoming mini dApps that we'll be launching on day one. So gameplay footage, UX UI teasers. It should be great. It should definitely start drumming up excitement around the actual mini dApps now, because up until now, a lot of the conversation has just been revolved around the infrastructure. But from December onwards, the conversation now will be oriented around the actual mini dApps, which is really exciting. And our 2024 will be culminating with a big side event / presence at the Taipei Blockchain Week. Now, I was in Taipei just the other week, and I've been visiting Taipei a couple of times so far. And the reason being, again, Line is the dominant messenger application in Taiwan. And the level of excitement and enthusiasm in Taipei around mini dApps is through the roof. I'm not even exaggerating when I say there are people literally just waiting for the mini dApps to launch. And that's because Taipei is a strategic region that has a confluence of various factors. Again, one, Line Messenger, obviously, but two, they have a really mature Web3 industry. So mature in the sense that they have a really great, robust developer community. I was actually surprised to see a lot of the DeFi founders out there are actually of Taiwanese descent. So really great builder community. And also they have a lot of high value consumer and end users. Basically, their Line messengers, the end users, they spend a lot of money online. So it's a confluence of factors that makes Taipei a very important, if not the most important strategic region for us. So yeah, we're going to have a big presence at Taipei Blockchain Week. And by the way, like one fun fact, Taipei projects, investors, end users make up 90% of the TVL on Sui. This is apparently fact. I have not fact checked this, but this is what I've been told. So Taiwanese end users, investors, builders make up 90% of all the TVL on Sui. That goes to show you the extent of influence that the Taiwanese Web3 industry has. So that is something that we're looking to fully leverage for Kaia Chain and mini dApps. And all of this will culminate in the official launch campaign in January. There's going to be a lot of activations, not just on the Line Messenger side, but also on the Kaia Chain side. So keep an eye out for that. And one thing I want to elaborate, I'm sure you've seen a lot of third-party tweets on Twitter at the moment, like a lot of tweets from like data analysts, a lot of tweets just from people who are interested in Kaia. So what we've been doing is we've been slowly ramping up the Global Ambassador program, and it's been really effective. So it's no longer just myself or Sam or the official account when you like search, like Kaia on Twitter. So we'll be expanding out the ambassador program in January, leveraging all our fans out there. And I think at the end of the day, KOLs, paid campaigns, that's all said and done. That's great, but it really is the ambassadors and the organic tweets that really make a difference. So we'll be really making a lot of focus on that. Okay, and that's it from me.
Thank you, John. Thank you. All right. To cap off John's point regarding community, we're going to move on to the very essence of this town hall, the community Q&A, right this moment. Okay. So with the community Q&A, we're going to answer all the questions that you're going to have. Everything inside Discord, everything on X, everything. We will try to answer as many questions as possible, including also the pre-submitted questions. So we have a couple of pre-submitted questions already. So let's quickly go over these ones, and hopefully we can also catch a few on Discord. Please, if you have any questions, make sure you send it in, and we will try our best to answer it. Okay, let's start with the first questions in the list of pre-submitted questions. The first one, this one John already mentions, but maybe I will let John just to answer again, just for formality, but just go quick. Do we have a side event in Taipei Blockchain Week? And you have a Luma, everything set up, anything like that, just sneak peek to everyone.
Yeah, so short answer, yes. We have not we have not set up the Luma page yet. We will be doing that very soon. So yeah, keep an eye out on the official Twitter accounts. But yes, we definitely will have a side event during TBW.
Cool. Yeah, make sure to follow on the official accounts for you to catch, and make sure you catch us at Taipei Blockchain Week. Right, follow us. The next questions we have: how's the Kaia Wave initiative going to help mini dApp teams grow and thrive, especially when it comes to funding, resources, or marketing? Super, super good questions. And let's have Nate to answer this. I think the perfect person for this question.
Yeah, thank you. This is Nate. Kaia Wave is an initiative designed for mini apps. So we provide marketing support to mini apps with high potential for success. So, and this includes promotion via keywords and marketing campaign, leveraging the Line platform. We expect that keywords will drive user acquisition from the Web3 space, while Line will attract users from the Web2 ecosystem. And additionally, we offer technical and business support tailored for mini apps. This enables a mini app team to focus entirely on services development and planning. So yeah, it is increasing their chance of success, I think. Lastly, regarding financial support, we will not provide simple financial support, but we can support Kaia Wave Fund if it is aimed at user acquisition effort from DMs. Yep, this is my answer. Thank you.
Cool, thank you. Let's go on to the next one. This one I think is pretty solid one. What do you think distinguishes Kaia from its competitors, and how do you intend to sustain a long-term competitive advantage? And I think the perfect person to address this question is going to be Sam. Please take it away.
Okay, so thank you for the question, by the way. So this is a really great question. So, I mean, the thing that we distinguish ourselves from our competitors is, of course, our user base and market. Of course, I mean, we have good technology, but good technology also helps our users and our builders to use Kaia chain. So let me talk about first about our users. Yeah, unlike other, the competitors' user base or market, our market and also user bases are basically from line side, because we are closely working in the line. We all talk about line and line depths today and for the last couple of months. So if you look into where those users are based in, basically from Japan, Taiwan, and Thailand, and Southeast Asian countries, and also in Korea. So these users are actually spending money for the services and for the apps. So that's the very different thing, different point from others. So what that means for the builders, what that means for the chain, that basically means, if you make, if you are a builder, if you make a great DApp for the Line Messenger, and if you launch your DApp on the Line Messenger, then you can actually reach out to those users, and your business and your DApps would have more chances to succeed, and in terms of revenue, in terms of business. So that would be the the biggest difference from other competitors. And also because of that, we expect, to make things sustainable, we think, apart from tokens or NFTs, revenue model or business models are really important. And as I again to emphasize, we have high value users over the world, and especially in Asia. If you target those users, and your business could be more sustainable than before, and that as long as your business is sustainable and your services are sustainable, I think that will be a kind of long-term thing, rather than just one-time hype. Yeah.
Great, thank you, thank you, Sam. We have another question related to Kaia Wave program. Hi, will there be any opportunities for early access or testing before the official launch in January? If it is it only for a specific number of people, or will it have rewards? Okay, I think Nate can address this question.
Yeah, thank you for a great question, and I think a suggestion. There seem to be two aspects to this. It's likely that there will be beta testing for the DApp portal and mini DApps. Currently, there's nothing finalized regarding the DApp portal. As for mini DApps, this will depend on the policy of each DApp. So we will need to check if there are any team to planning to conduct beta testing. However, as you pointed out, this seems like an important consideration. We will leave it internally and assess its feasibility. And thank you for this excellent suggestion and question.
Thank you, Nate. We have a very spicy question here. Is Kaia positioning itself as a competitor to Telegram? That is a spicy question. Okay, let's have Sam to answer this one. So,
Okay, it's quite difficult question for me, but to be precise, the comparison should be with Tone rather than Telegram, because Kaia is a blockchain and the Telegram is the messenger. So we have to compare the same thing, same category. So as some from some perspective, of course, we are competing with Tone and other blockchains, because Kaia is a layer 1 blockchain. As a layer 1 blockchain, we are definitely competing each other. To onboard more builders and to onboard more users. So in that perspective, I would say we are competing with other chains, including Tone. But in other aspect, because still the blockchain industry and Web3 industries are growing. So we need to onboard more users, and the Tone's user base and Kaia's user base are quite different. As I mentioned, we are really based in Asian region, and Telegram or Tone's users are from the other regions. So in that perspective, we are not really competing each other, because we are targeting different regions and different users. And although there are some intersections between builders, because builders are developing dApps for both chains, but apart from that, we are not, in terms of user acquisition and in terms of user onboarding, we are not really competing each other.
All right, thank you, Sam. Hope that answered your questions. So there's another question regarding partnerships and collaborations. Are there any partnerships or collaborations in the works with other Web3 projects to expand what we offer on a dApp portal? Let's have John to address these questions.
Yeah. So the simple answer is yes, of course. Now, to give a more kind of detailed explanation, it's not just Web3 entities and that are interested in collaborating with us, especially on the dApp portal. Because if you're talking about the dApp portal itself, you're talking about the mini dApp infrastructure. And in that perspective, there's a lot of Web2 entities that are very interested as well. And also, this actually differs region by region as well. Now, I can't get into specifics because a lot of these conversations are ongoing. But to give you an example, again, I was in Taipei and I was, having discussions with a local exchange. And they were very excited about what we're doing with the Line Messenger infrastructure. For them, the most exciting aspect was the fact that we were very seamlessly integrating Web3 infrastructure and services into the existing Line Messenger ecosystem and environment. And also, we were doing it in a very seamless user experience, which was different to Telegram. So for them, they were very interested in opportunities with us of maybe possibly integrating a very seamless fiat to crypto on-ramp and off-ramp into the dApp portal. Now, again, nothing's been confirmed. These are just initial conversations. But from a user perspective, if the dApp portal also includes a very seamless fiat to crypto on-ramp and off-ramp, it just makes the whole process a lot easier. And it will also, ultimately result in a lot more users being onboarded. And obviously, that fiat to crypto on-ramp and off-ramp will include first and foremost the Kaia token, which will bring a lot more exposure of the Kaia token to more mainstream users. And also, obviously, it would include the mini dApp tokens themselves as well. So that's just one example of the conversations that are ongoing at the moment. But basically, yeah, people are very interested in leveraging this infrastructure that we've made to kind of implement their services, because Line Messenger is the ultimate consumer touch point in Asia. And these consumers are, like Sam talked about and like I talked about earlier, high value consumers that spend and consume digital items and content.
Great. Thank you, John. Thank you, John. Okay, let me go through the question list real quick. Let's see. Give me one moment. Just one moment. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of questions here. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see if we have any more. Actually, got some really good questions inside the Discord chat at the moment. Can Kaia consider more application aspects in its cooperation with Line, such as purchasing stickers? I think this is a pretty cool question because stickers also pretty popular on the Telegram part. So let's have Nate to talk about this part. Stickers.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I think this is very good suggestion. So I think we need to discuss this with Line team. So because it's a really good suggestion. So I heard that Line tried to issue token NFT sticker. So I think it would be feasible. So yeah, I think it's good.
And can I just kind of like, expand on that question? Because it is a really good question. And I think the question just goes beyond stickers, right? I think Kanye is asking, whether or not there are going to be opportunities in the future to implement like, Kaia technology or Kaia infrastructure into existing line, functionalities, like, be it like payments or be it like, like other messenger functionality and so on. Now, I mean, the truth is, like, the honest answer is we don't know. I think a lot of this will depend on how successful the mini dApps are. So this is kind of like my personal take. When we launch the mini dApps in January and it turns out they're very successful and we like, onboard millions of users, then my kind of like, expectation is that, especially since the regulatory landscape has been evolving, I mean, ever since Trump got elected, I do expect there's going to be a lot more interest in implementing Web3 technologies and Kaia infrastructure into existing functionality, as opposed to just the mini dApp side. So we'll see what happens. But this will largely depend on the success of the mini dApps themselves. But I do feel like as if mini dApps are successful, that Line will definitely explore implementing that technology into the existing features and functionality.
Cool. Great answer to a great questions. So I think we're getting close to the end at this point. We have our our moderators and the community members, trying to answer questions inside Discord chat, and I will deploy the intern soon to get him to answer like all the questions as well. So I think this is the end of the community town hall. Thanks. Let me quickly go over to the last slide. Thanks a bunch. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you for all the great questions. So for all the latest news and updates, everything, make sure follow our official channels. Everything is on the website, right? Or join our Discord. And if you're on X, make sure you follow these ones: Kaia Chain KR for Korean speaking members, Kaia Chain Vietnam for Vietnamese community members, Kaia Chain CN for Chinese speaking members. We also have two more specific channels for Build on Kaia, which is specifically for developers, and I'm one person running the coordinating the builder program. And also we have Play on Kaia. If you do games and stuff like that, hopefully we do some more activation soon with Paulo to Play on Kaia, play some games and stuff. For the developer side, make sure if you are a developer, you go on kaia.io/developers. And you see all the resources we have for developer at the moment, including a very, very active builder program where you get, you hunt bounties, you get a small grant for you to build, contribute open source to the Kaia ecosystem, including dApps. And we have great dApps going on in that section at the moment. And a lot of people making money. You can, check on X on people just, actually better. Go on in the developer sections, go to the GitHub, you see everyone who has already been approved on the bounty. For governance related questions or checking what's going on in terms of governance, go to square.kaia.io, square.kaia.io. Just go there, you see everything on the proposals, question, answer, everything. Right? And for those who are LPs who are interested in contributing to liquidity on Kaia, go to Kaia portal, portal.kaia.io. That one. Good gains, everything for you LPs out there. So join that one. So I think that's, I will leave this one for a few minutes and before we cut off the stream, so that for you to check. Make sure you follow. Yeah, if it's you on X, everything, make sure you follow. Bookmark this website inside your your tab, your browser, everything. Bookmark them so that you don't forget. And feel free to reach out to us. We own over on X and social media and Discord. So feel free to tag us and everything. Yeah, thank you so much for joining. I think we will.
Sorry, before we log off, so
Oh.
just a quick reminder to everyone. Yeah. So as is tradition, we will be taking a 1 month break from the community town hall in December. So normally the reason why we do that is because there's a lot of preparations that we need to do for the following January. So we'll be devoting most of our resources in December, obviously, to prep for the upcoming Minidapp launch and so on. So yeah, I mean, as with tradition, we'll be skipping December, but we will be back, on the last Wednesday of January 2025. And by then, our Minidapps will be live. So hopefully we'll have a lot more to talk about.
Solid. Thank you, John, for that note. Yeah, remember that we are not having this town hall in December as tradition. So, but you can still get all the updates on the social channels, right? It's not that we're not going to give you any updates. It's going to be on social channels. So make sure you follow. All right. Thank you so much. I think that's it for today's town hall. Thank you everyone for joining. All right. Stay tuned for the next one. All right. Peace out. Bye-bye. Enjoy
Thank
your
you.
evening, morning, whichever way you're at in the world right now, GM. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.